Yeah,
What's your favorite Beatles song?
It changes. Sometimes I like to just put on in the morning, Here Comes the Sun, because it's just such a beautiful way to start the day. Instead of like just rolling over in bed and looking at your phone or something, like I'll just wake up, I put it on my TV, and then make a coffee. It's nice. It reminds me of my childhood.
Here Comes the Sun. That's your number one?
There's so many good ones. It's hard to pick, but just for like mornings, I remember I would wake up when I was a kid and I was getting ready to go to school. My mom and dad were getting ready to go to work. Or my dad was like going to bed because he worked nights, so it was a weird thing. But my mom would be playing the Beatles as we all got ready to go because that was her favorite. So it's like nostalgic,
Nice. Do you have a favorite? Like, do you like Ringo, John, Paul?
I would be Paul if I were to put it in like our group. Out of like our crew, I would be the Paul.
I've shook his hand.
You would actually, I would probably be the John.
John?
Why? Because you're going to get shot?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
In New York City?
I'm probably the closest to dying early. Yeah. Yeah, probably in New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys see that movie with Jared Leto where he got real fat to play the guy that killed? Should I watch it?
No, it's not a good movie. It's actually one of like Jared Leto's worst movies ever.
What the fuck? He gained all that weight and he still fucking sucked at the
I know. I think that he did a really great job acting in it, but the film itself is not good.
Yeah, sometimes it's not on the actor. It's on just the director. That's why I didn't want to. That's why I didn't want to become a movie star, and I wanted to be a podcaster.
That's why you're not a movie star.
Yeah,
too difficult of a role choice.
You never know. You could be so passionate about a role, you get a script, and then think this is it. I'm going to win an Oscar on this, and then the director sucks.
Yeah, look at Matthew McConaughey. I mean, he did a great transformation for Dallas Buyers Club. That was like, I think, because he lost so much weight for that role.
Yeah.
Very deserving.
But like Christian Bale,
The Machinist,
every time he commits, and he kills the role, but he must just. Some people must just be better at picking like who you're going to work with.
He's like an air mattress. He just shrinks and expands like a nightly. It's insane. He went from The Machinist to The Dark Knight in like 1 year. It was like
it a year?
It was within the same year. He was like 116 pounds to like 260.
And American Psycho was around that time too.
Yes. He was a talented kid actor too. Like, have you ever seen Empire of the Sun?
You ever do that? You ever be like having sex and look in the mirror and just fucking flex and look at yourself?
Sometimes, do like a whole Christian, Patrick Bateman.
You guys actually have done that before?
You know what I'm saying, Mike? You did it before.
Why not?
Come on.
Mirror placement,
Well, I got to start doing more pull-ups. I was telling Jeff before, I started doing pull-ups. I'm up to 20 a day.
Yeah?
I started with 5 a day. I'm up to 20 within a month.
And then do you do
What do you mean
chin-ups?
5 a day? Are you just doing one pull-up, stop?
No,
one
like
pull-up?
I would do like grab the bars and do 5, and then I'm just like, I'm tapped out. And then I was just like, I can probably do more if I just rest. So I would do 5, rest, do another 5, and then I'm like, all right, I'm done.
You should be at 100 by now.
I didn't even think it's possible to do 100. I was just like, how many can someone do?
10 sets of 10. You could.
How many could you do?
Could you do 100?
Yeah, I do 100 every day.
You do 100 pull-ups every single day?
Well, not every day. Every day I go into the gym to lift.
And is it like gripped in the front, to the side, bicep pull-ups? Like what's
I used to just go on just a regular chin-up bar, just straight bar or whatever. If they're like turned a little, it's fine. It's the same shit. But lately I've been doing... I wrap towels around, so just 2 towels hanging, and I grab the towels, and it's just insane Bruce Lee grip type training shit for jiu-jitsu. So when I grab people's arm, if I like fucking grab that,
How dare you?
Really,
Get your hand off,
Yeah.
So wait, I've never heard of that strategy. So you take two towels, and then you're doing pull-ups, or you're just holding.
I'll send you a video so you could put it here right now. It's very impressive. So I'm just like, because you have to keep your body balanced, and you have to just pull slow.
Yeah.
And you don't want to start swinging and stuff. You're just like hanging from ropes, basically.
And you're doing the ab exercise too? Or you're lifting your legs up while you're holding it?
You could.
Yeah.
You could add some of that stuff in if you want to get real Bruce Lee with it. But that's just been my shit lately. I've just been watching a lot of Bruce Lee movies, getting real into just being a fucking ninja assassin.
What about the carnival games where you have to free hang for like 100 seconds?
Where you'll be like at a amusement park and you have to hold.
Have you ever done that?
No.
Do you think you could free hang for 100 seconds?
I don't believe none of that shit. I think it's all scams.
It
is. I heard that they
start rotating it.
They roll.
They tell you that you can't readjust your grip. And so they start rolling it, so you have to readjust your grip, and then you automatically fall.
Scam.
It's a scam, for sure. Yeah.
David Goggins could probably do it, though.
Yeah, that guy's a nut.
Yeah.
David Goggins, man, how does he do all of that? Because his knees, how many surgeries has he had? There's like no cartilage between these like kneecaps.
This is funny. It's funny that you bring this up because there's 2 different types of running. There's endurance running, where it's just run forever and just don't stop. It doesn't matter how fast you go. And then there's racing, where it's like you're trying to get a good time.
Okay.
like we're Cody Co and I, we have like this nice friendly rivalry in running marathons where it's like, you want to run that shit as fast as you can, but we're not from Kenya. So we have to, like our fucking white person YouTuber times are like in the 3:30 to like 3:45 range. And we're like a few minutes off each other's times, and we'll talk shit to each other in videos. It's fun. It's like a nice rivalry. But now Cody, my friend Cody, who's, people don't really know what he does for a living, but it's obvious. It's
you're
probably
sketchy. Yeah, you're sketchy.
Yeah, it's an evil Cody. This is evil Cody.
Is he on the run right now?
Good Cody. He's sort of always on the run. It's just like, nobody really knows what he does, but you could tell that it's not legal, whatever he's doing. And there's something suspicious about what he's doing. So right now he's in Paris, and he just did the Paris marathon, and he's on his Instagram story posting about how just another race, they need to make these shits harder for me. But he did 5 hours. It took him 5 hours, which is not impressive time whatsoever, especially for somebody that runs. This is his 12th marathon. And I commented on his Strava. I said, you act like you're some Olympic marathoner from Kenya, that you're doing these international races. And it's just like, bro, he's like, I need to get all the medals for all like the whole world medals and shit like that. I'm like, you need to get a job, bro. You're just that friend that's out doing shit on a Tuesday afternoon when you should be at work.
Yeah.
But you just finished the LA Marathon? Did you do that?
Yeah, it was fun.
Congrats, man.
Thanks.
Was it a better time than all your past ones?
Was that before we shot?
I thought you were just getting ready for it.
We shot before you did it.
Yeah, no, it went great. Fastest time ever.
Your fastest, your personal best?
Personal best, yeah.
What was the rank overall, like everybody who was in the race?
211th.
That's really good.
Yeah.
And
age group, though, not.
Okay.
But I'm at the end of my age group.
What's the fastest age
I'm
group?
at the end of my age group.
You think so?
There's still like 10,000 in my age group.
I mean, that's incredible.
But, I'm not getting a gold medal here or anything like that, but it's not my main thing.
Finishing is the accomplishment, though.
That's the difference. That's where we were going with this.
Yes.
So David Goggins just runs forever. He's not fast.
Okay.
He just won't stop, even if his knees are blown out, like in extreme pain. He's like, "Shut the fuck up, inner bitch." He's like talking to himself. He doesn't listen to music when he runs, which is
just
another
raw
insult.
dogs the whole thing.
Yeah.
Have you read his book?
No.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't want to. I mean, it would probably make me sign up for ultra marathons, and I don't want to do that shit. I'm good where I'm at. I like running for fitness. Even marathons are too long.
Yeah.
They start breaking down your body, and the training for them, you have to do 3-hour runs on weekends. Like even today, Sunday's like long run day. It's just too much.
Could you do a triathlon?
Yeah, I've done one.
An Ironman? Like that's basically what a triathlon
I did a
is.
half Ironman.
Okay. What's the hardest to do? Swimming or biking?
Swimming.
Or running? Yeah.
You fucking drown, you die.
It starts off with
you
swimming,
fall off
right?
the bike, you just get a little scraped up.
Yeah, that's why they start with swimming, because if they ended, so many people would be exhausted and just drown.
Did I tell you that?
No, but I feel like that's what I've heard before.
Swim's the first one. Because
has to
be. Yeah, if you do that shit at the end, you see people falling down at the end of marathons, like they just look like
their bodies
they're
falling
on
apart,
drugs,
pissing
like
themselves.
drunk, throwing up and shit.
Yeah.
Imagine you did that in the water and nobody knows you're underwater. Nobody could hear your screams.
I wouldn't want to do it in an ocean. I want it to be like in an auditorium.
Like in a YMCA?
Yeah.
Do back and forth a bunch of... I mean,
Just
but
be
the
like,
point is to do it in the water.
Of course you would, you fucking Winklevoss. You don't
Sorry,
want to be
man.
in the fucking the thing for the whole time. Bro, it's an hour and a half swim.
Yeah, but
What is it, 2 mile swim?
Yeah, well, it depends. 3
Yeah.
miles for a full Ironman, 1.5 for the half Ironman. But still, an hour and a half swim, that takes me a little around an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm not a good swimmer. I was doggy paddling and back stroking, and people are elbowing me. They're like, "Get the fuck out of the
you're
way!"
bumping into
and I'm like,
people.
"I'll fucking see you on the race. I'll see you on the run." And I would remember them, and they'd be like, "Remember this face?"
So you're upgrading now from athlete
We're
to ninja.
out of the water now.
We've
evolved.
It sounds like it.
But you're upgrading from athlete to ninja. Is that what you said earlier?
Yeah. So now that the marathon's done, PR, world accomplishment, life accomplishment.
Yeah.
Until Cody Co goes out there and puts a better time up, then I have no reason to get out there and train and put on another spectacular performance. I don't even know if it'd be possible for me to run faster than what I did. It would require a lot of training, maybe performance enhancing drugs, but
Which you do not do, for the record.
Yeah,
for the
you don't
record,
get-
no, not yet. 328's doable. It's not like a crazy.
No, I mean,
crazy
Neistat just hit his best at age, 41, 45, whatever he is.
Yeah, but he's a freak. And I hate that people compare me to him because And like even after I finished the race, I just got the best time of my life.
Yeah.
It was one of the best moments of my life. And Oscar, my shooter, producer, comes up to me and he goes, yo, what was your time? And I was like, 3:28, fucking, or there's a Strava time and there's a finishing time. My finishing time was 3:30. So I was still saying like 3:29, 3:30. And he's like, oh, what was Casey's time again? And he like, bro, I just finished. I'm fucking dying.
Yeah, soaking the
I
glory
gave it
for 30
everything I had for
seconds.
3.5 hours straight.
Yeah.
But he did say after, he was like, oh shit, he just doesn't realize how he comes off sometimes. But yeah.
No, that's impressive, Jeff. 3:30 for
That's amazing.
yeah, that's
and then
incredible.
I got sad after. The next day I was like, well, what do I do now? Kill myself? Because I've accomplished everything I've wanted in life. What do I do now? Just fucking do heroin in my house?
You found love, though.
That's true, and that's maybe what has got me through this slump. Because it's called the post-race blues, where you get, you need to have another challenge to work towards or another competition in your mind that you signed up for that you can start working towards. Because you can fall in a dark place, and fighters have this happen after they win the world championship. They're like, I've beat everyone. I'm the best in the world.
Yeah.
What's going to push me to keep on going and keep training that like that?
Yeah.
And for me, it's like, Cody, you better get out there and fucking do something. I know you just knocked up that girl and had a kid and slowed you down.
knocked up that girl. It's his wife.
Whatever you want to call it, bro. Yeah, it slowed you down a little bit, but that's no excuse. Get out there, push the stroller, get back into training. I need competition. I need somebody to make me get out there and do this shit. Otherwise, I'm going to kill myself, Cody. I'm going to die. I need you. We need this friendly rivalry.
I did see a Louis C.K. interview where he brought up something that I thought was pretty profound. He says, the mountaintop is not a place to live. Getting to the top of the mountain, you hike up there. It's really difficult. You plant your flag, but nobody lives up there. The air is very thin. The conditions are harsh. You get to the top of the mountain. You look around. You say, oh, I did it. And then you come back down. And I think a lot of people like you and some other people that we know,
I
like,
want to stay on top of the mountain.
Yeah,
to
but-
build your castle on the mountain.
but you
want the
can't. That's
view.
not where society is. We're all down here in the real world, Jeff. This is where the love is. This is where the grocery shopping is. Where the day-to-day quality time of life is. It's all down here with the real people.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
So I need to find something down here with the normies.
Yeah, gather
do.
you rosebuds, man.
Yeah.
Are you still? I don't know if this is something that you've announced officially. Planning and thinking about moving back to New York.
Yeah. I'm getting an apartment there. I'm going to do an apartment. I'm looking for like a short-term rental, like a 6-month rental or something.
Okay.
Just to start out.
When are you gonna go?
Soon. We're going to go to, are you guys going to Coachella?
I'm not.
No.
I'm going to Korea.
Really smart.
Yeah.
Cool. And that's cool to do that. It's not cool to go to Coachella,
Not
especially
this
now
year.
at our age.
I've gone
Yeah.
like 9
Yeah,
times.
I'm literally
done.
going there to get 2 podcast episodes done. So I'm going to be there, and then I'm going to watch UFC 300 on Saturday from the house. We got a really nice house.
Very
And
nice.
I'm not even going to go.
Are you
I would-
interviewing people there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are you interviewing?
Well, we're going to do one like just because it's Brooke and Tana and Mike in the house. So we'll do one with just all of us. It'll be
Yeah.
like a good influences, but on fucking heroin and crack, every drug in the book. But yeah, we're gonna do that one. I'm doing more, and I'm doing we started a YouTube membership, so you
Yes.
you guys probably have
I
access
saw that
to
you did that.
right?
Yeah. Talk a
And-
little bit about that. What happened? Because I saw a
So-
bunch of new content is on the YouTube channel now.
It's like a Patreon, but on YouTube.
Kind of. It's
Yeah,
called
so-
memberships. Yeah.
Since the accident, I kind of went ghost. I was making these vlogs for Patreon because we couldn't post the video, we couldn't post the actual documentary because all the gore and blood and shit.
Right.
So we had to put it on Patreon. That's what started it, and then we had to keep up with it. So we were making vlogs and we were just posting them there, and we were keeping. They were good, but like you know how we all were at that point. We were like such perfectionists that like, this is good, but it's not good enough for the main channel, especially
Yeah.
after following up like a documentary that we worked on for fucking a year, give chunk of my fucking body for. So we just put these vlogs out for so long on Patreon, but nobody ever really saw them because people just canceled after they saw the accident. So
They saw Matt's Super 8 footage.
yeah, that was good footage,
It
bro.
was
That made
best
the
footage.
that probably won the
Terrible moment, but
Yeah.
great footage.
Great
It looks
footage.
just like an old like 1940s like carnival accident gone wrong.
Yeah, if you guys see any of that like really sick film footage that's used throughout the documentary, that was Matt's. And it was really nice of you to give me that.
of course, man.
That made it. But so yeah, now with Patreon, I just started live streaming.
Yes.
And that's how I like got used to live streaming before going, because it's scary to hit live on YouTube once you have your audience. I'm sure you guys know, like, it's a little, you got to
No edits.
Oh yeah. I'm too shy to go live.
Yeah, that's how I was too. But I started on Patreon, and then you're doing it with just your diehard fans, and
You're just answering questions.
you're
that's
talking
it.
to them. It's easy.
Can
They
you
get
share
you
your
going.
screen at all? Like, can you
Yeah,
play
you could.
games
You
and
could
do
call
whatever?
people in. You could share your screen. You could do a bunch of shit. So I just got used to that, and now I'm doing a live stream a week extra on YouTube. So it'll be on the YouTube, but also we uploaded this whole archive of vlogs that we did since the accident, and I was like, holy shit, there's such good content. If I just posted this
Yeah.
throughout that whole time,
Yeah.
then I'm like, my main channel would still be crushing it, and we would still probably, I don't know, I just feel like things would be different, but it's weird keeping things behind
You can
a paywall.
never connect the dots looking backwards, though. Like, it is what it is. Now you have a bunch of new content that, like, now you have something new today that you wouldn't have had if you posted them over the last 3 years.
I basically just dropped like a fucking Netflix.
Yeah, truly. Like,
you got an
season.
archive of
Binge it
100.
all.
Binge it, yeah.
So are you still doing the
baby.
Patreon too for the live?
We're transferring it over because the lives
Okay.
were too complicated on Patreon. You had to use Crowdcast. You had to do all this extra shit.
Yeah, I know. I feel
With
like a lot
YouTube,
of
you
people
could
are
just-
leaving Patreon for like other things, like different membership sites and.
Yeah, but I don't want to just fucking rip people off. So I'm gonna meet my obligations there for like the next 2 months and then I'm out. I can't.
Yeah.
How much is the membership?
$5.
That's it.
Oh, easy.
No, there are tiers involved in it
I
at
get
all?
them live streams every week where I'll be talking shit. I'll probably be talking shit on you guys. I'll be like, yeah, I went over there. They seem fucking all fake as fuck with their new studio. Where they even getting the money for this shit? You guys got sponsors on this shit?
Yeah, man, we're booked and busy.
We'll be right back after a quick word from today's sponsor, Talkspace. Sometimes life can get you down and it can affect you in various ways. But it will be helpful if you talk to a therapist. If you're not sure how to get started, Talkspace has made it easy to find a therapist that you'll like. It's convenient to meet online, at home, where you're most comfortable. Talkspace has made a huge difference in the lives of so many people.
And you may be somebody who thinks seeing a therapist or a psychiatrist would be helpful, but you don't have the time to actually find one or meet with them or, hey, even afford them. Well, try Talkspace. By doing everything online, Talkspace has made getting the help you want easy, accessible, and affordable.
Sometimes people wait until something bad happens to talk to a therapist, but why wait? You can get a therapist through Talkspace. Therapy can help you shift your perspective, find tools to cope in difficult times, and be a guiding light. Getting started is the important part, and Talkspace has made it easy and affordable.
And with Talkspace, you can sign up online and get a personalized match with the provider that's right for you, typically within 48 hours. It's incredibly convenient to have virtual sessions with your licensed therapist from the comfort of your own home. There's no need to commute to appointments, miss time at work, or line up childcare in order to attend sessions. It is mental health care made easy.
Talkspace can help with any specific challenges you may be facing. It's the #1 online platform with licensed therapists in over 40 specialties, including anxiety, depression, substance abuse, relationship issues, and more.
And as a listener of the podcast, you'll get up to $80 off your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com/HH and enter promo code SPACE80 to match with a licensed therapist today. Go to Talkspace.com/HH and enter promo code SPACE80 to get $80 off your first month and to show your support of the show. That is Talkspace.com/HH and enter promo code SPACE80.
Now back to the episode with Jeff.
Any sponsor you guys have, I have to. So
Okay,
don't
Jeff,
ever,
Jesus.
don't ever.
There's enough ad dollars to go around. It's not a competition in every capacity, but
it's all right. It's all right. So what's going on with you guys?
Well, Matt has a question he
I have a
wants to ask.
question for you, man. How's your love life?
Oh man, I don't like talking about my sex life.
But that's not what he asked. He asked about
Love
your love
life.
life. We didn't ask
I had
about
to
behind
make
the
sure I
doors.
threw it in there. It's going great.
She is lovely.
How do you know? Or just from seeing like?
Yeah.
He caught up and watched all the stuff.
Yeah,
he does a lot of research
Is it
on it, I guess.
Verica
Yeah.
or Veritza? Or how does
Veritza, yeah.
Veritza?
Yeah, Veritza. I call
From
her Veritza.
Brisbane, Australia?
Yeah.
Have you seen her?
Not really. I've seen some clips, but like I haven't done
Have
a
you seen
deep
her like
dive.
talk? And
No.
like how she's awesome. And
Yeah.
I'm not fucking with you on how great this girl is. And when we were on your podcast last time
Yeah.
and you were showing us kind of the headshots,
You had
and
like the
telling
last
us,
6 you were down to.
Yeah.
I was genuinely worried for you because
No, I knew from day one which one I was gonna pick. Yeah, I knew, but I just had to play I had to
but
play it
I
out.
didn't realize she would be this great.
Yeah.
So you're still seeing her. It's
I'm
not
still
just
seeing
over
her,
after
yeah,
the show's
yeah,
over.
Gem. She's adorable. Cutest little dimples.
Does she have an accent?
Yes.
Oh, what
Yeah.
kind of accent?
An Australian accent.
Oh,
Australian.
Australian. Oh, you love that shit.
She likes
Yeah.
Jeff M.
Yeah. She, obviously, like, the show, it was weird. It was like, is this shit real? Is it not? You know, like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of just fucking around like I do with everything.
Yeah.
But then after the show, or on the finale, Ethan was like, oh, I'll extend you for another week. But I was doing like 2 days out of the week extra for Ethan's show. And I was all backed up. Like, I was behind on so much shit. So in my face, in that reaction, when they, like, Ethan said that, I kind of looked like, ugh, like, but, and then they were like, Reddit ran with it and everything. But that was not my thought process at all. It was just like, fuck, now all this shit I had to do, I now have to push off again.
Right.
But I got it done. And then over the weekend, we went to Vegas together. We did a road trip.
Just you and her?
Beautiful drive. Yeah, just us
Is
two.
this before or after the date?
This is after the
beach
finale, after
Okay.
the beach date. Yeah, after we went on the show and Ethan gifted another week. And I was like, but it was because of something else. And then I got my shit done. And then we had the whole weekend to go to Vegas. We drove there together.
Which car did you take?
I didn't take the Silverado because I don't want to risk it breaking down.
Yeah,
The
okay.
old school. It would have been fun. I did
Yeah.
drive around in that, but
Yeah.
So now,
Did you stay together? Separate rooms? What's going on?
no, we didn't stay in separate rooms. What
Okay.
the fuck?
Different floors, the boys' floor and the girls' floor?
You couldn't put us close enough.
Okay.
So
2 beds?
we
That's some quick intimacy, though. You know, I'd only known her for a couple days.
Oh, did I
No.
say no?
Oh, what,
did
like
I
a week?
insinuate
I
that
don't
we had intimacy?
Well, if you're
Well, if you're
sharing
sharing
a
a whole
room
room-
in Vegas, that seems pretty intimate.
Or it's like 2 twin
she's
beds here?
she's not like other girls.
And
She's really not. Why is she?
Bro, are you in love?
I'm a married man, but I'm so
right?
happy for you because she seems
She does give
great.
Patricia vibes, too.
Yes,
kind
too.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
blonde hair?
blonde
Yes.
hair and just
Yeah.
very sweet and nice and polite.
Yeah, I've seen this girl, yeah.
So we go to Vegas. Beautiful drive. The best thing to do if you're in LA and you're gonna go to Vegas, just drive it. You know, I know the flight's easy, but I love that drive. I do it in 3 hours. Get there fucking quick. You know.
Yeah, you do
So-
drive
Yeah.
marginally fast.
So we loved that. That was great because you're playing music, you're bonding, you're talking. It's like the perfect thing for like to cram in all that time that we needed in such a short period of time. That was a perfect thing for us to do.
Yeah.
And then we went to the Sphere and we took mushrooms because I hit this spot real quick
An
before
old
we
college
left.
buddy you ran into?
Yeah,
You doing
I picked,
shrooms?
I picked up a bunch of mushrooms.
Good for you.
Like the chocolate
Yeah.
kind or just straight up out
Chocolate.
of the... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
of that psilocybin going on.
Yeah, I did a
You
little
might come
bit.
you might come to peace with a lot of things in your life the more you keep doing mushrooms,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I just did it that one day. I'll do mushrooms like once a year
Okay.
or whatever.
Did you go see U2?
It wasn't
or-
U2. It was the
Like
movie.
the demo kind of thing that they play?
Yeah, but it was fucking incredible.
Yeah.
It was the sickest thing I've ever seen in my life. That I don't know if it was the mushrooms. I just took a little bit.
Yeah.
So, but she was taking them like as we were driving. I don't want to take it while I was driving.
Smart.
I was like, let me wait till we get there and then I'll take some.
Yeah.
But by the time we got there, she had like eaten half the bar.
So she was...
She's Hunter S. Thompson.
She was
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
She was
This is
gone.
backcountry.
And the Sphere is just such this like futuristic place. I was proud of humanity for making this
Yeah.
in there. Like there was a moment where I was like, wow, I can't believe humans did this shit. 'Cause
Everybody that's been to the Sphere that I've talked to has the same
It's
experience.
insane.
Yeah, and you
it's
can't
like-
really explain it with words, but I'll try to do my best. We were, as soon as you walk in, they had these AI robots that you could talk to, and they look at you and they're like, they describe your outfit to you, and they're like, they'll describe your face. So if it was like talking to you, here we
go. Let's
it
hear
would
it,
be
Jeff.
like, you little rat face, short fuck. No, it was just like it like
Yeah.
called me out. It was like, you have a plaid shirt on, and
Wow.
and I was like, are you gonna kill us? And she goes, no, why would you say that? I was just like, when you guys get a lot smarter and you know, or I was just asking her questions like that. And she was like, no, I would never. And I go, are you programmed to say that? And she goes, no, I'm not. And I just kept on asking that over and over again to the robot.
To see if she'll
combust.
yeah, if she'll break under
But
the pressure.
everybody around was allowed to ask one question. And they would all ask like a stupid question. I went up there and I asked the real questions.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, oh, let this guy keep going. He's got the good questions.
Yeah, security guards are dialing in. You know what? He's onto something here,
Yeah,
folks. Back
yeah,
off,
back
back
off.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's before you get into the theater. You
Okay.
get to experience like all these AI things. And then you get in there and it's just like a regular screen, like a movie screen, and you're like,
That's how it starts.
yeah,
Okay.
and you're like, what the fuck? Did I just sign? Like, I didn't look that much into it. I booked this thing on mushrooms, driving 100 miles per hour. You know, like fuck. What do we sign up for? Should we just get the fuck out of here?
Yeah.
And then like 10 minutes in, the earth just fucking comes out of the screen at you. And you just start leaning forwards, and your chair doesn't move, but it's like a mental fuck where you think you're about to fall forwards.
Like it feels,
and you're going to fall
feels like
into
you're
the
falling.
earth. And I only like microdose, so I don't think it was the mushrooms. I think it was genuinely that sick.
Yeah.
You just got to go see it. But
when it like all starts coming down, you feel like you're rotating like with like
because it's your entire field of view, right?
Yes.
It'd be like this whole room.
Yeah.
You can't look outside of it.
Yeah, but they started off like it's just a regular movie theater. Like you just went to like an IMAX theater or something. And you're like, what the fuck? I was expecting something completely different.
Yeah, that's definitely something I want to do.
Then they come out and it's like, nah, motherfuckers, you're in the sphere.
when you go and see U2, when you walk in, it seems like you're just in a, how would I say, like a big amphitheater, but there's a opening at the top. You feel like you're like in an old like Greek kind of Colosseum.
Okay, so you see
But
like
there's
the
an
sky.
opening where you think that's the outside, and occasionally like a bird will fly in. Like it looks like a bird that just like snuck into an arena and it like flies around at the top. It's pretty dope.
It's crazy. They're going to do UFC fight there.
What else did you guys do in Vegas? Just the Sphere? Do you see any magic shows?
Sphere gambled with Bryce Hall. That kid's a good luck charm. Every time he's there, I just feel like Bryce has become a
How much is
professional
Bryce
gambler.
playing like a hand?
Bro, that kid is just a professional gambler now. I don't even. He just goes from profession to profession. He's been playing poker, winning like tournaments. Yeah, big hands. Yeah, he's playing $5,000, $20,000 hands. Shit like
Christ.
Damn.
Yeah.
But speaking of fight, though, you and Miss Verica, y'all had your first fight. What was that about? You guys were like hiking or whatever, and she was flipping you off.
Oh yeah, no, I was just joking because I put her through like a brutal hike.
Oh, okay.
You know?
She couldn't handle it.
No, she could, but I'm just insane. You know, like I'm talking shit while you know I just don't get other people the difficulty level for a normal person.
Yeah,
because
you're like running the whole way.
I run a mountain every day.
Yeah,
every day in my life. I'm the local legend on Runyon. There's no reason why on Strava that I should, with my busy schedule, that I have enough time to run that fucking trail every day.
Is your Strava public? Should people follow you on that, or is that more for just
friends
and family?
Yeah. It's a good, motivating, inspiring app. I think it's the only one that should exist. I think they should ban all other social medias and only allow Strava.
You want to do your podcast on Strava?
I would love to.
Jeff FM?
If they allowed it, it would be great.
Yeah.
I would pivot more into running talk more so than now because it's like 50% running talk now.
Yeah, and fights. You love the UFC still,
bro. I love talking about health shit. You know, I'm like kind of like an idiot, but also I'm like trying to fix myself. So I learn a lot and I'm interested in a lot of things to make you healthier and better. And like even right before this, you saw me shivering outside. I just did cold plunge right before.
Where do you do your cold plunge?
Do you have a cold plunge at your house?
No, I go into the place because I if I was in my house, I feel like I would bitch out.
Yeah.
But when I go pay for it and they're like on top of me, they're like, you just paid $50 for this cold water. You better fucking
How long you do it for? 3 minutes?
6.
3 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, is that the typical time? I thought it was
three,
like 5.
3 to 5 minutes. Yeah.
No, I do 6 and then I go under. I start under, but getting your brain in that cold water,
That's the hardest part.
Yeah, I could wake up hungover, not like that I've been hungover in years, but if you wake up with a hangover, you go in that shit, you're fucking zapped, brand new. Crazy.
But it is the hardest thing. Like the first step of going from you're not wet at all to that first step, it's one of the hardest decisions you'll ever have to make in your life.
Yeah, but you just got to say fuck it and don't think.
I mean, yes, but
because you're the one who's bothering yourself about it.
Because like when you're in the water, it's not nearly as bad. But right beforehand, it's the worst fucking experience of your life right before. It's probably like jumping out of an airplane. You're just like,
sometimes
how the
I'll
fuck
sit
am
in
I
my
gonna do
car
this?
for like 10 minutes and I'll just like listen to music or I'll just try to psych myself up. I was like, should I even do this shit? You don't need this. The benefits haven't even been proven yet. It's not been long round enough.
Are you doing Wim Hof
trend
breaths in it?
I just did Wim Hof on my podcast with Mike Posner because he's a certified Wim Hof instructor.
Oh,
so
wow.
he went out there. And, he's such an interesting guy. It was so fun to do a podcast with him. Just the way he talks, and he kept on breaking out into singing for like different songs that would come up. But yeah, he's kind of like, it's a very fine line of like, did this person figure it out or did they just go crazy, you know? And I'm like, I'm right there with him, but I genuinely think he just figured out how to be happy. And
He walked across America too, right? That was
He
Yeah.
got bit by a snake too.
yeah.
yeah, he got
He
bit
had
by
to
a
like, take a
rattlesnake.
bit of a pause on it, and then
Yeah,
he finished
I told him,
it.
so you got disqualified. You got to do it again.
Right? Did
You
it
gotta go
count?
home after.
Did it count, Mike? Yeah.
Yeah, because he got bit. He had to go home and chill, recover a little,
Yeah.
and then he flew back to the spot and started
Yeah.
over. Disqualified.
Who's
Nah,
counting?
but he's
No.
gonna do it again.
Okay.
And then he hiked Mount Everest after
And you did a Wim Hof, like the 30 breaths in and out.
40.
40.
Yeah.
You did 40. Okay.
Yeah, we did 40 on the podcast with meditational music playing.
Yeah.
You should do it with us if you guys are watching. Go check out the
He's a
Mike
big
Posner
Wim Hof
I
episode.
do it every single day. I've done it every day for the last
What's
2
the
years.
rhythm of it again?
I do 30 breaths in and out pretty quickly. So
But like, oh, just like that.
Don't do it if you're driving a car because
yeah,
you
you,
can pass
you
out.
have to do
That'll
it
make-
stationary, like at home,
You
not in
get
a
high
body of
as
water.
fuck just off your own breathing.
That's what I was going to ask. Did you get the wubba wubba, like when you do the breathing?
Yeah, like you did a
feel-
whip it.
Yeah,
Like
it's
you're
the
like,
fucking best.
Fucking, and then I was like, holy
The
shit.
pass out challenge. Remember
Bro,
that?
my
Like, when you were-
co-host started crying.
Yeah, it's very emotional. It can
He
be.
started like no drugs, no nothing. There's no.
No
I wasn't
music or anything, or you-
microdosing. Yeah, we had probably sound bites. We were playing like Joe Rogan. This shit don't even work. Like just like just playing dumb shit.
Yeah.
But those are just stupid distractions from my own brain that I need. But Mike was taking it very serious, and he was just like, take this time to think about your family and things you're grateful for, and your mother, your father, and Ryan's father just passed away. So he started like ugly crying, like tearing up. But we were all supposed to have our eyes closed. So he's crying, and then he looks at me to see if like I'm seeing him cry. It's such a fucked up dynamic that
Yeah.
my guys think they can't cry around me because they'll be bullied.
Well, they
You
will,
know?
but
They won't be
By you,
bullied.
yeah,
No,
for
you
sure.
crying, bro. It's fine to cry. I cry more than all my crew. I cry more than everybody here. I cry a lot.
Do you?
Trust me. Yeah. I cried over, I mean, when Baritza left, I cried.
Aw.
Yeah, I cry a lot, bro.
wow,
Are you
that's
still
good.
are you still talking to her
Every day.
every
yeah,
day?
of course, yeah.
FaceTiming, just texting,
She's-
long calls at night. Or you
She's
guys gotta time
shy.
it out because she's on a whole different time zone.
It's
too.
weird. That is a weird thing. It's like, I don't want to text her too. Like, I wake up, I don't want to text her because it's like 3 a.m., you know? But
How do you get a good cry going? I haven't cried in a long time.
yeah, you're the sociopath, bro.
What?
You're talking all this shit to me.
I'm not talking shit. This is interesting. How do you get a good cry going? Morning cry, nighttime in your bed alone. Like you put on a song. What's the routine?
No, I just, when you're really feeling shit, Mike, if you're really living life to the fullest, like Matt and I are out here, you know, I just want to feel
I've heard people
shit.
cry after a run. They get like the runner's high, and then their body will start crying because it's just like you just release everything
I've
out.
only seen you cry once.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Did you ever do therapy?
I do it every week,
Yeah.
but I
Really?
don't ever get too like I don't really pull the strings too much. There's a whole like surface beneath it. I'm just trying to get through like the man. I got so many podcasts to do this week, and I'm just like trying to go on dates and like I just like to complain for an hour,
Yeah.
and then I'm just like, all right, I feel better. But
Yeah.
there's like
Do you cry out of like beauty and happiness?
never. I've never cried from a
Like
movie.
if a bride walks down an aisle, you don't
No.
cry.
Bro,
I
the,
cry at
the
every wedding I
Notebook
go
made
to.
me cry.
Never. The only movie I ever cried from was The Lion King when I was 6 years old. That was the last time I ever
Which
cried.
part? Like
when
just
the dad died.
dies?
Yeah.
I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Right?
I've never cried from a movie.
I
don't
think I
get
cried
it.
at the end of Saltburn, which is the gayest thing to say ever. That's
the
fucking gay.
end?
Maybe I'm gay. For real, yeah, I cried.
What, a naked man dancing around
Yeah,
doing
because
cocaine
I was
made
like
you
so.
cry?
I was so happy that he got he got that house. It was like a happy cry for him.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? This man's just fucking gay and happy and just killed all these people and robbed them.
I
Good
think
for
he's more
him.
bi.
Is he?
Yeah, because he goes down on that girl too. He like hooks up
Oh
with the
yeah,
sister.
but that's a movie character. You know.
Yeah, but I think his character is like
Based
bi.
on-
He's just a true parasite. Goes in and just takes what's his.
He does what he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that movie, that universe, there is no gay and straight.
Yeah.
Everybody is whatever.
It's like ancient Greece.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Are you auditioning for any movies or anything?
Nope, because we talked about this.
Oh, we did.
He can't pick. He can't decide what's good roles and what's not.
I'll
so
get
just
jacked for a movie. I'll get fucking skinny.
Cast him.
I'll get fucking...
Cast him, Hollywood.
Do you think you could
Who's
act?
watching this? That's good. That makes the calls.
we had some
Cast
big
it.
people watching this show, Jeff.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cast Matt.
we get
He
some-
should be doing voiceover work or
You
something.
think so?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, because it's only my voice. I don't have
No,
the
you
looks
have
for anything
many
else.
other talents, but the voice is incredible.
I know.
Yeah, you got a good voice too. You know who you sound like? Leonardo DiCaprio in The Departed. When I watched that movie, it's fucking you. It's unbelievable.
Is he even? He's not even from New York.
He's from like Boston technically, but the accent he's doing is just it. Literally, even the way he speaks, it sounds like you. Every
It's the
time I watch
nasal.
it,
It's the nasal. It's like,
and just like
does
the,
your girlfriend think you're a fucking loser?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Then get out there and start fucking dying.
yeah.
Yeah, it's because my nose is smashed up so much. The nasal, but I don't know.
Who do you got in this Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight? I know you have a little bit of a friendship
Jake,
with.
he's just
You think Jake's gonna beat
bro.
him,
Mike's 57.
bro? But he's Mike fucking Tyson.
This is the one time where I'm doubting Jake. Like I believed in Jake in every single fight. This is one. Oh, really? But do you think Mike Tyson will
Dude,
allow himself to lose like that? No
Bro,
way.
you guys do not understand what Father Time does to athletes. It's just quickness,
slow 'em
fast
down a
muscle
little bit.
twitch.
Yeah.
and that's exactly
but he's still got the power, dude. One hit and he's out.
Bro, to land that shot on a young, explosive, long, fucking athletic, young in his prime kid who's had big fights.
Yeah.
this would be a big fight, but it's like punching your dad. It's like punching your father.
Yeah, but your dad is fucking
Can you
strong.
beat your dad in a fight? Maybe you can't, but I'll beat the fuck out of my father. I mean, like if I went home right now and I was like, Dad, what's up? Get off the couch. Put the beer down. Let's go. I would fucking, it would be one shot.
But your
out
dad's
cold.
strong, right?
He rides a bike around every day. He does
Okay.
Strava.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, that's nice. We have a nice bond on
Oh, that's nice.
Strava. But
You don't think there's a chance Mike Tyson wins?
no.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Are you
I
going to
think
go to
it's
the
crazy
fight?
that-
When does this episode come out?
Like
Will this
next
be-
week?
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this will be before
The fight? Yeah, the fight's in
fight.
what, May, June?
Look, I'll probably. I didn't think I would get hate when I first heard the fight coming out. I was like, "Damn, this is like embarrassing for Jake to take the fight." But also, he gets to fight with a legend.
Yeah.
Casuals like you guys think it's close and fair, and that means people will watch it. And it's true. It's actually true because the general population, general public will think that it's a close fight, and
Yeah.
that means they'll watch it, and that means they'll both make a lot of money, and that means Mike Tyson will get paid and finally get the money he deserves because he had blown all the money that he made when he was in his heyday making money. 'Cause
he
just
doesn't have any money
he
anymore,
burned
or-
through all his money. He was buying cars for people. Like if it was just like a friend and they went out that night, they were partying, and he'd be like, "You just keep the car."
Yeah, remember he bought like a tiger and he's a nut. Yeah, and then he had a podcast
Yeah.
with Jeremy Piven for a while.
Did he?
Yeah, with
Tyson and Jeremy Piven
with
had a-
Ari Gold from Entourage.
That's a good duo.
Yeah. I think he was there to kind of like make sure things didn't get out of
Yeah,
control.
because Mike, he's great and he says such profound stuff.
Yeah.
But it takes, it's a little hard for him to hold the conversation, so he needs a co-host.
But-
It's kind of like me too.
Yeah.
I say profound shit, but I need somebody to keep me in line.
Yeah.
That used to be you.
I remember the good old days. I'll come
Yeah.
back anytime you want, Jeff.
No, I can't now.
Why?
Because I got Ryan and I've been building a squad. I gotta stay
Me and
loyal
Ryan get
to.
along great.
Do you? Mm-hmm. You did actually.
Yeah, we fuck around, but like, yeah,
so
I love
maybe
that
you'll be
kid.
substitute Ryan.
Yeah, for sure. Whatever you need. Anything for you,
There's
Jeff.
a paycheck on it. I
If he's
pay
a sick
everyone.
day, bring on Mike.
Yeah, you don't need to pay me. I'll just come on for the.
No, I
for the-
pay everyone. I pay everybody, my whole crew. They all.
Per
good.
episode, or are they like salary?
Some of them were talent. Like they just invoice at the end of the month.
Okay.
It's like I did this show. I did this show. They'll remember and they invoice the fucking accountant. I just go. Then the accountant texts me a screenshot. He goes, "Is this approved?" They say, "Yeah," or I say, "Nah."
Real businessman, you
Uh-huh.
are.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised that you would put your chips in for Jake, considering your like friendship with Logan and that whole gang. I get that side of it too. Do you
I've
think
also
that?
seen him spar current really good guys.
Are you going to
and-
go to the fight?
And these are current in their prime guys. I'm a big fight fan, and I see people, they hit like 37 and they're a shell of themselves, you
Yeah.
know? So imagine 57.
Have you seen the training videos though? He seems like he hasn't missed a fucking
Those are
beat.
edited, bro. Those are cut up. Those are fucking sped up and cut up.
Really?
You think he's speeding up those like TikTok clips where he's doing his training for like 40 seconds at a time,
Have you seen one that's not edited?
like a full minute uncut? No, I haven't seen that yet.
When was the last time Tyson fought, though? Has he,
He fought
been
Roy
fighting?
Jones Jr., which he didn't look bad in.
What year was that? When
This was 3 years ago.
Okay.
But it was like an old uncle fight.
Yeah.
And they actually look decent, but this is another 3 years, and it's not like 3 years from 27 to 30. It's 3 years from 54 to 57. Like you're actually getting into senior citizen years.
Yeah.
Here, it's getting close. You know, he's fucking old, bro. That hair is all gray. You know, that beard's gray.
I'm excited for it.
But yeah, they're both gonna make a ton of money, so I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
Can you get us tickets?
I didn't think I can get myself tickets.
Can you get a +5?
+5, please.
It's on Netflix for free.
No, let's go to where is it, in Vegas?
I have no idea.
We'll go to the Sphere. Let's do this. We'll get breakfast. We'll go to the Sphere.
Do some shrooms again.
And then we'll go see the fight. And then we'll go to a Waffle House after and celebrate.
That does sound fun.
You still don't drink any alcohol, right?
No.
Was that in conflict at all during the dating series? Was it like a bizarre thing where you were like, I don't drink, and they were like, that's a little weird. What's wrong with you?
No.
Wasn't an issue?
Bro, you've asked me this. I'm fucking out of my mind.
I'm curious about it.
24/7.
Yeah.
I don't need alcohol. If they want to drink, great.
Yeah.
Fucking have fun.
Yeah.
I just don't like when I accidentally get a sip of a drink and I have to spit it. It's been happening to me a lot lately.
Where are you hanging out that you're getting dosed from alcohol?
I just went to iPick the other day, the movie theater where they serve you, and I was like, let me get a sparkling water. And the guy brings out me a vodka soda again, and I'm like, bro,
shit.
I almost grabbed him by his fucking tie, and I said, you almost just cost me 7 years of my fucking life.
7
You
years?
understand what this is? And he couldn't comprehend.
I mean, he couldn't
the
talk.
mistake he made. Yeah,
Mr. Wittek, I'm sorry.
And I'm with the girl that I just started dating.
Yeah.
And she has to see this go down.
Yeah.
But she liked it. She said it was hot.
Oh, for sure. Right back after a quick word from today's sponsor, MeUndies.
The thing about being a guy is, well, we're pretty much stuck with what we've got appearance-wise. Male makeup,
What would go along with my powdered wig?
a pec push-up bra,
What would the bros say?
leggings that accentuate this caboose.
Dude, there's kids out there.
Finally, MeUndies is unveiling their latest gifts to help men feel big. The contoured pouch and ball caddy. The micro-modal sling that keeps everything separated and lifted.
9 out of 10 women swear that this sophisticated brief technology will make you look huge. And that's all that matters, right?
I love MeUndies underwear. They are my most comfortable pair that I love putting on every single day. And there is a style for everyone, from all black classics to fun, expressive prints. MeUndies has a look for everyone. Plus, they come in sizes extra small to 4XL, guaranteeing a flattering fit and cut for every body.
And they have versatile loungewear. MeUndies is not just about underwear. You can explore their lounge collection, which has joggers, hoodies, onesies, and so much more.
And their comfort is unmatched. MeUndies has a signature fabric, and it is so soft and it is warm as a hug from your favorite sweater. It's breathable, stretchy, and oh so comfy, making it ideal for all-day wear.
It's also responsibly sourced. They use sustainably sourced materials and work with partners that care for their workers.
And they have a problem-free philosophy at MeUndies. If you're not happy with your first pair of undies, it's on MeUndies.
I've been a customer of MeUndies for probably 10 years now, so I'm so excited they're actually a sponsor of this podcast. I genuinely wear MeUndies every single day. Adam, my roommate, gets the deliveries every month. Guys, if you haven't tried MeUndies yet, please use the link below and try them.
Good things come in big packages at MeUndies, so get 20% off your first order plus free shipping at MeUndies.com/Hoot. That's MeUndies.com/Hoot for 20% off plus free shipping. MeUndies, comfort from the outside in.
And now, back to the episode.
You gonna go visit Brisbane? Mm-hmm. Meet the family?
Yeah.
You should. Mm-hmm. When's that gonna happen?
Well, we're going to Dubai next week, so we're going to do a couple episodes at Coachella, and then we're going to go to Dubai because I'm doing this karate combat thing where I'm like, Mike commentates this fighting thing like Joe Rogan, but for like it's like UFC, but if it goes to the ground, they stand to back up, so there's no grappling, but it's just striking, kicking, knees, elbows. So he got
Karate
me into
camp.
that.
Why is it in Dubai? Why Dubai?
Fucking because it's just
That's where the money's at.
it's probably I don't know. It's
You don't need to answer that. That's okay.
Yeah.
Enough said. We understand.
Have you been to Dubai before?
No,
It's
so
insane.
yeah?
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like somebody built a city like on Sims, but like with the cheat code. It's like
in the future.
yeah, it's just like how many columns can they put on the side of this building? It's just everything is to excess.
Yeah,
It's really cool. You should, yeah.
it'll be cool. So she's in Australia, and it's like 6-hour flight or some shit for her to get
Yeah.
there, and I'm already gonna be there, so we'll meet there. But I don't know. It might make this unrealistic lifestyle. That's like, is this just all we do is Vegas and Dubai and
Sounds romantic. Meeting halfway places, traveling.
yeah.
Could be your first movie.
Hey baby, this is how it's gonna be all the time. Just living large like this for the
Oh,
rest
so you
of our
already got
lives.
pet names. You call her baby?
No, I was just saying, like,
Oh.
you know, get used to this life because this is how we're gonna be living for the rest of our lives. It's like sell this fake, you know, this is how I live, but really I just work all the time. I'm just podcasting and editing and doing fucking work all day long.
Are you still going to do the barbershop ever again? Because I would love to get a haircut from you sometime. And I don't want to bother you. If
Yes,
it's
I
not for
have
content.
a few people lined up.
Okay.
We're gonna bring it back with like a few episodes, not so it's just like a one-off. We'll have like a solid 5 guest lineup that we'll come back with. So I got like 2 or 3 in mind, and then I just got to get 2 more, and then we'll come back with that. Do you guys mind if I bring up a segment here?
Sure.
Sure.
I started watching Curb recently.
Come
again.
on. Of
Yeah,
course I don't
yeah,
mind.
yeah.
You bring up one of our best Jews,
Yeah.
Larry David,
I
Curb Your
know.
Enthusiasm.
New season, or are you starting from like the beginning?
I've watched it always.
Okay.
But I just started watching the new season.
Yeah.
Which is great because I get to catch up on all the episodes. I get to binge watch.
Yeah.
Because you probably had to wait every week.
I've
right?
been watching since 2005. I've been watching every
Yeah.
episode like live week to week. So Larry David is one of my oldest friends like in my life.
Yeah.
Even though I've never met him, but it's one of the longest relationships I've ever had.
Yeah. He makes me not. There's times where like I'm like, fuck, I'm getting old, man. This sucks. He makes me not care.
Dude, he's 76,
Yeah,
crushing it.
killing it.
HBO, 10 o'clock slot at 76 years old.
Yeah.
This shit doesn't matter. As long as you got the brain, you're good for life.
Yeah. Yeah. It's inspiring to see him do it. And the show's so good. It's so funny.
I would say this season is not my favorite, but it's also like so new that I haven't digested it. But have you seen like seasons 4, 5, 6, 7, the early ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are like supreme
What
all
season
time.
is the best season?
I don't think there's like a best. Every season has incredible standout episodes. Like this season, episode 3 was one of the funniest
Is
of
it
all
the Lori
time.
Laughlin one? I want to
No,
see
but
that
was a good
episode.
one.
That
have you
was
seen
really
that
good.
one?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing that she
Where
did that.
she like joins the country club, but like
She's trying to pay her way into joining the country
yeah,
club.
she's like
and-
cheating golfing.
yeah, it's brilliant.
Leon at the buffet when they
Yes.
start the what's the guy's name?
Which guy?
The owner, the manager of the buffet.
In the new
And he's
season?
like, it's all you can eat. Yeah, but you
Oh,
need to
yeah.
eventually stop. You cannot eat all of it.
Yeah, it's an all-you-can-eat buffet, but he's eating more than all you can
And
eat.
he's like, man, fuck this shit. This
Yeah.
shit's bullshit. That was one of my favorites. Yeah.
I feel like you and him would get along great.
Hell yeah. I wish he could be my co-host on the barbershop.
I'm sure you can get him on the pod.
No, I want like permanent. I want him with me permanently.
I mean, Larry David's the only guy who's getting that guy every week.
I know.
Although he might have a vacancy now that the show's over. He might be looking
Is
for a
it
new
done?
show. They say this is the last season. The last episode is tonight, actually. It's when it airs. We're filming this the day.
And you have a theory that the last episode is going to be similar to the finale
Sopranos?
of Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Did you say that, or maybe
it's
Will
been-
told me that?
A lot of people are thinking
Wow,
that theory.
This is the end of an era.
Tonight is the last episode of like, well, he's saying it's forever. I think there's a chance he comes back, but for the sake if he doesn't, yeah, like Seinfeld ended where they all went to jail. This whole season's kind
Did
of
it?
yeah, that's how Seinfeld ended. Was they were like filming someone who was getting arrested. Some like fat guy was getting beat up, and they got arrested for just filming him and not helping him because
Yeah.
there's a good Samaritan law that like if you see someone being hurt, you have to go in and help them. And they were just filming like, look at this fat guy getting beat up, and then they get taken to jail. And the series finale is like everybody that they've been a dick to for the last 9 years comes in and testifies against them. And Larry David tonight, like in the season finale, I'm predicting that because he's going to court for the voting thing, that's what's going to happen to him too, and he's going to end up in jail.
Yeah, and all the stuff that he's been getting praised for is going to turn on him.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the best, dude.
Is his daughter still doing her sketch show?
I don't think so.
Oh, was that just like a YouTube
That's
series?
a girl
she
you
did?
should try and date. His daughter.
Yeah, Cassie?
I'm not sure how you pronounce it.
Cassie
but-
David?
Yeah, she's like a young girl, like our age in LA. Cool girl.
Verica's a great man.
Oh, you already have a girl. I'm sorry, I
Yes.
forgot.
Just
She's
waiting for you to
lovely.
catch on, but
Yes.
it's all good. It's
Don't
fine.
fuck it up, Jeff. Don't fuck it up. You have a great woman on your hand.
I know. I'm not going to
Be
fuck
good
it
to her.
up.
I know, but you have a temper.
I'm not. I don't have a temper with women. I've never. Look at me as I got fists made.
You've been single a while, man.
Yeah,
it's a different routine.
It is. It's a full-time job, but it's something that I want.
Yeah.
We have another segment on the show that we do called the 10 Questions. I don't know if you've seen it before.
Have we done this with him back in the day, like when he was first on?
No, this is pre 10 questions. Basically, we're going to ask you 10 questions.
That episode was good. I was going to go back and watch that one.
The one with you?
I just came on and fucking roasted you guys the whole time.
Yeah, you were wearing the Astros hat right when they were in the middle of the cheating scandal.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
Got a bunch of hate comments on that.
Sunglasses the whole time, just like a full-blown douchebag, Jeff
No
mode.
sunglasses, no more.
I remember my roommate, I didn't understand why the Astros hat was such a big deal. And my roommate, Adam, was like, that's fucking hilarious that he's wearing that hat.
Yeah.
I was like, why? He's like, Jeff's just such an asshole. And I was like, what happened? You know about this?
No, what was
He was wearing a Houston Astros hat, and
Yes.
they got caught cheating in the World Series.
Yeah.
And everybody fucking
everyone
hated them.
Everybody
they like
hated the
ruined
Astros.
baseball. They
What
like
was the cheating though? Like
they,
the
like, had people-
sticky balls, or
you could probably explain it better. They had like people who were calling them plays, right?
It was like the signs and shit. Like they knew what they were, and they were leaking it to the other team, so they knew the play they were going to do.
Yeah, they would have someone like bang on a trash can. They would have someone in the crowd like looking at the guy who was making the pitches, and so they would know what the pitch was going to be. They would see it and then bang on a trash can if they would like swing or not swing. And everybody fucking hated them. Like they ruined the sport. It like tarnished the whole
cheating
season.
happens all the time in
I know,
baseball.
but they fucking everybody hated them, and Jeff was
Yeah.
just like, nah, fuck
Yeah.
you. I'm more the hat. It
So
was-
then I bought the hat intentionally for that because I knew that people would leave hate comments and hopefully dislikes on that episode.
No, it was one of our best ones. It was probably, I think it was our
Maybe because of the
number one-
controversy. Maybe because of the
we were
controversy.
stirring it up. It was a dress and drama.
Yeah. You were our best episode, and then we had Brittany Broski, who I think surpassed you now.
Yikes.
She's great.
I mean,
She's
yikes
the best.
that you got surpassed, not yikes.
No,
to Brittany Broski.
by her, obviously.
She's
Have
a
you had her on
fucking
Jeff
queen.
FM?
No, I don't know if she even knows who I am. She'd be great.
She 100% does.
Yeah, she's super nice.
I would love
Yeah.
to do something with her.
Hit
I'll ask
up.
her. Yeah,
She's great. She's always doing stuff. She works really hard.
I need more women on the show too.
Yeah, you don't really have a lot of.
I have Tan on. I had Brooke on. I had Chelsea.
You should get
Carly and Aaron.
Or
I had
Carly and Aaron, Alicia
Carly
and
and Aaron
Remy.
would be good. Yeah,
Are you gonna have Sketch on? Sketch follows you.
yeah. I just talked to him.
What's up, brother?
Yeah,
I love Sketch.
yeah. I'm talking to him now in DMs.
Get him on, man. He's
yeah.
hilarious.
See, he's one that I would think Barbershop would be good for.
yeah.
He'd be better on Barbershop.
Yeah, and he just has like a buzz cut head. It'd be easy cut
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
You let me know when you're doing a barbershop. I'll come by. You don't even need to film it. I just don't
He just
wanna-
wants a free haircut.
I
That's
do.
it.
I
He
need
just
a-
wants to save money. This
I've
is
been
a
going
money
around.
thing.
I've been going around LA trying to get a good cut, and no one cuts it like Jeff does. And you don't do the show anymore, so I feel bad asking.
I appreciate it. Yeah. Help me out with that sketch episode, and we'll.
I followed him. He didn't follow me back, but
That's okay, Matt.
He definitely knows you if he knows me, though.
that's why I followed him. I'm like, if he follows Jeff, maybe he knows who I am.
Yeah. That's huge. I'll hit him. I'm gonna follow up right now after this.
Did you get added to Billie Eilish's close friends?
Everybody did.
I don't follow her.
She did it. She did a thing where she added all 100 million of her followers to her close friends. So that morning, everyone woke up and saw like a green close friends around Billie Eilish, and I thought I was like,
Did you reply to it?
No,
and be
no,
like,
no,
oh,
no.
Hey,
I
Was
was
it on
like-
April Fool's Day?
no, it was a little bit after, but I was like, huh, that's a little interesting. I wouldn't have seen myself getting added to her close friends. And then I asked Matt, I was like, did you get added to? And he's like, yeah, everybody
Have you
knows.
met
Okay,
her?
that makes more
Have
sense.
you met her?
Yeah, we see her all the time.
So then you definitely got
Yeah,
fucked.
I was
by-
just like, it's a little strange. I don't know that I'd be in the.
I bet she got such a kick out of everybody who like she knows personally though,
Yeah.
like DMing her. Like,
I mean, she might have previously
Bro, I
had.
woke up the night after the shrooms in the sphere. I woke up the next day and it was April Fool's Day, and I saw the Keemstar died, and I was like, "Fucking!" I
Keemstar
woke the girl
died?
up.
No, it was April Fool's.
oh shit!
Yeah,
Sorry,
but-
you just got my bad.
But this motherfucker faked his own death.
That's
Yeah.
not cool. Faking death.
No,
Nah.
it's not cool. No, and I was like, "How did this guy die? Did he kill himself? You know, how would he die? He was kind of young.
Yeah.
you know? I could see like maybe.
Have you
him-
seen Peaky Blinders on Netflix?
I
I feel like it's a
yeah.
show you would like.
I tried to get into it. I watched like a couple episodes.
You
but
just
I'm
got to
sure
put on subtitles. It's really tough because their accents are so thick. From
I hang out with Liam enough to understand. I could decipher it.
oh, you know who I saw the other day on TikTok doing something? Shy Guy, the guy you used to
Oh,
have
yeah.
on the podcast.
Yeah, he's back.
I thought he like disappeared for a while, man.
Well, he got sick of the limelight for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he decided, he got a regular job, and now he does both.
He's like a delivery driver, right?
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
doing Amazon and he's doing TikTok.
Yeah.
there's so many people that are like just right there, like micro influencer that are like almost able to make a living out of it, but can't.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you need that little push. I'll take him in though. I'll move him into my house with me.
Yeah, you're like the Jon Stewart of just like finding really talented people, bringing them, giving them a spotlight, and like then they can go off and have their own career. You've been good at that.
Yeah, like you.
Yeah. Well,
No, you've been doing
I don't know
it.
if I'm gonna give you all the credit,
Bro,
but
you've been doing it. He's been doing it since the fucking
2016,
house tour
2017.
videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help me find an apartment in New York.
Do you need help?
What neighborhood do you want to live in?
Like somewhere in the city, downtown.
Obviously.
Soho, maybe.
Tribeca? I
Yeah.
can see being a Tribeca guy going to like Dog Pound.
Running the West
Yeah,
Side
West
Highway.
Side Highway. Yeah.
Yeah, start
Go
running with
have
Casey
breakfast
Neistat,
with
get those
Leo.
times a little closer.
Yeah. Can you do 10-minute miles? I don't know. I don't know how that breaks down.
Can I do 10-minute miles?
Or sorry, not 10-minute
would
miles.
Run, like
What am I thinking of? 6-minute miles?
The
8-minute miles?
marathon.
6-minute miles, like a good.
That's what it is.
A good
Oh, sorry.
time.
I'm thinking about 10-mile runs, but yeah, you can. Like Casey,
The
that's what he
marathon-
does.
10 miles.
Casey, every day, he posts something with a 10. He does 10 miles every single day.
Man.
That's
My marathon time was 7:58 per mile.
That's
for
fucking insane.
26.2 miles.
When I run fucking 2.5 miles, I maybe can break like under 10
I
minutes.
want to get into running, but like I'm worried about my joints and I'm worried that it will like cause damage to me.
You're a
Get
big
the right
boy.
shoes.
And then
Get
I'm worried
Brooks.
about making me too lean. I
Sponsored.
don't want to be too skinny. Like
Oh,
you.
are-
let
they're
Jeff
great
get that
shoes.
clean line. What does he
What'd
need
you
to
say?
get?
Get the right shoes. You got to get Brooks.
There it is, folks.
Brooks shoes. Send
Yeah.
them to me, Brooks. I would love to see it.
No, they actually are good shoes though.
Did they help you in the marathon?
Yeah.
When you were stepping, you're like, thank God,
Bro,
Brooks,
I
Brooks.
tripped over a fucking homeless guy. I was saying I ran over a homeless guy, but I corrected it. I ran over a homeless guy because I was
Tripped.
running and
Yeah.
tripped over him. I wasn't in a car
Yeah.
when I hit him, but I fucking tripped over this guy at full speed because I was filming the Brooks campaign, and he was camouflaged in with a concrete. So he was wearing like a fucking gray, like cement colored
Yeah.
outfit.
Full
boy.
camouflage.
And then he just like fucking hopped up on crack or some shit and jumped into me. And then I tumbled for like 15 feet. And I thought I would have fucking torn my ACL, MCL, everything. But luckily I had on those Brooks. And that,
Shout out to Brooks.
Shout out to Brooks.
Saving
Yeah.
Jeff from another injury, folks.
bro, imagine that.
Another injury?
I would have went nuts if I couldn't run, if I would have torn my knee. That would fucking really screw my head up. Talk about post-race blues. I was going to kill myself because I had that too good of a time. Now I
Yeah.
can't even run at all.
Yeah. I've noticed you don't use the phrase unalive myself.
Yeah.
I've said it a lot on this show, huh?
A lot.
Maybe edit
They get
out
us
one.
we have talk space. We'll be
Yeah.
right back.
Maybe just edit out. Yeah, edit.
No, it's
Why
fine.
don't you
Just-
get a therapist? Get a therapist.
I'm good, bro.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
No, you're
Jeff.
not. You need a
No.
No, I
therapist.
have therapists that I've gone through. And
No,
I've
not
tried-
somebody who's going to give you a fucking pill and say, here you go, talk to me in a month. Let me know how
Yeah.
it goes.
just
I'm
like-
saying like a nice woman who's going to be like, tell me what's going
I
on
need a
with you.
woman
I
that I'm
think
gonna
you
have
do.
sex
You would just
with.
start-
Ooh,
No,
yeah, like
you
Tony
know.
Soprano in his dreams.
Jeff, you
and
have a
I
girlfriend now. You can't be saying this stuff now, man.
I was picturing her as my therapist.
Oh, right,
She
okay.
was the one.
No, you need like an
role-playing.
older Jewish woman to be like, listen, honey, you tell me what's going on and we're going to fix you.
Yeah, am I
Yeah.
allowed to marry a Jewish woman?
That's like Mary. I'm talking about
Goodfellas.
therapy, bro. Therapy.
I'm thinking that this therapy is going to turn into a relationship.
It's not.
No, just
it's
a
a
mental
professional.
health professional.
It's a professional relationship. There is no romance. There is no.
Did you watch Sopranos?
Of course, yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Guma on the side. You got fucking. Yeah.
He banged the therapist in his dreams.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's in fucking Karen in
Yeah, she's
Goodfellas.
Karen.
Yeah, she is in Goodfellas.
Beat you over the fucking head.
She's the gun right
that was
over
all
his-
of our money, Karen. What are we gonna do now? Fucking, I can't believe you flushed. Fucking.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
really good. I feel like you could do a remake of that movie if they ever did one.
Bro, she flushed the last 60 G's down the toilet in Coke.
Fucked up.
That was all of our money, Karen.
Do you think that scene when Robert De Niro was like trying to get her to come down the alleyway toward the end and she ran
Yeah.
away, was he trying to fucking kill her at that point, or was she just
Probably,
paranoid?
yeah. She's not.
I've never thought about that.
They leave it up to interpretation.
I know.
but
That's what I'm wondering.
Probably.
Yeah.
She's probably gonna get fucking whacked in there. You know.
Yeah. I love in the scene in the casino too, or casino where they both meet in the desert.
Well, she was 100%. He was trying to kill her.
You think so?
Because they're already in witness protection. She's involved. If you're going away, that means you're giving up your name, everything. They're going to move you to the Midwest.
Yeah.
And that was already in the process of happening. I'm sure De Niro got tipped off and was taking her down that alleyway to fucking kill her. So Ray Liotta didn't testify in court. Henry Hill. You know, Henry Hill did an interview on Howard Stern.
Did he?
And he admitted to everything drunk because he just became a major alcoholic.
And what was it, past the statute of limitations?
I don't know. There's no statute of limitations for murder.
Whoa.
But I don't know, maybe he got arrested after.
Interesting.
But he became like a raging alcoholic after all. Like, you know, I guess Goodfellas was made, the crime, the life, the money, everything dried up. It was all gone.
Yeah.
And now he's just this name of this character that's a rat. Because Henry Hill in the movie, he's a rat. In real life, he's a rat. And, you know,
show Matt.
Speaking of rats, did you wear that today just for me?
Just
That's
for
nice.
you, buddy.
Show it to the camera, Matt.
It's my Chuck E. Cheese fit, guys.
For the audio listener, Matt's wearing a full-blown Chuck E. Cheese fit.
Where a kid can be a kid.
Yeah. So Henry Hill was a rat.
My best friend's grandpa is the FBI agent who took down Henry Hill.
Really?
Whoa.
Damn.
Yeah.
So we should ask him what happened after that, because watch that Howard Stern interview. It's long, but it's really like...
What year was it? When,
this was
the
like
Howard
20
Stern...
years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you just see him slurring, and he's like... And Howard's asking the questions. Like, he goes for it. Howard Stern, I'm not like a huge fan of him, but I do take inspiration from him in certain ways. And the way he does not give a fuck when he interviews these people, like, he's like, so, Henry, did you ever actually kill anybody?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And he makes them so comfortable that they feel like they're in their living room or something, where he'll just say, you can't ask that, but he gets them to answer these questions. There's something going on there.
And
He's
Henry
the
is
master.
all like, I did 3 times. There were two times with this, and then the other. He's just so drunk, like slurring.
Jesus.
And it was just like, fuck, man. The whole movie was based on a true story, and Henry's character never killed anybody. But I guess the true story, you know.
Yeah, then he came on Howard Stern and spilled the beans.
I got to watch this interview.
Yeah. Those are 2 of the best movies.
Yeah, but don't leave this one to watch it.
Don't what? All right. We'll do these 10 questions, and we'll let you get out of here. You've been a great guest so far, Jeff. Thanks always for coming on.
Always, Jeff. We love
Thanks
you.
for having me. Love you too.
These are questions from Inside the Actor Studio. Did you ever watch that show?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what he would do at the end. So, like, you know, answer as quickly as you want. Take your time.
Yeah,
if you want to think a lot, that's fine. First
Did you
question.
just rip the questions?
Yeah.
Same ones every...
Same 10 questions for every guest.
Damn, I wish you would have given me a little heads up.
No,
these are easy.
Keep you on your toes, Jeff. All right, what's the square root of 185? Okay. What is your favorite word?
Fuck. I say fuck a lot.
That's your favorite word.
It just fit. I wish it was. I wish it wasn't. But
Yeah.
I just use it as like a filler word, and when I'm talking and I don't like have my thought there yet,
Yeah,
and
it's
it
a good
just like throw
placeholder.
fucking in there, you know, just maybe add another fucking, you know.
I know. What is your least favorite word?
Also fucking because I say too much.
Wow, that's a hoot and a half
Yeah.
first, everybody. We're the same word as their most favorite and least favorite. Okay.
Yeah, it's a love-hate. I love the word, but I use it too much, and then my mom gets mad when she hears my podcast.
You curse in front of your parents?
No, but she listens to all my stuff. So when she hears the podcast, she's like, "Oh, that you know."
Does she call you Jeffrey?
My dad goes, "Yeah, fucking this, fucking that. I hear your fucking show," and he says fucking too. So
Yeah.
you know,
So you grew up with it.
yeah.
Next question is, what turns you on?
Right now, just Faritza. Anything. She's a fucking. She's just got my heart right now. You know.
What about her? What, like, it's not necessarily sexual, but what turns you on, like, creatively or spiritually or
Ass.
emotionally?
She's got a great ass.
Okay. Really not beating the misogynistic allegations here.
Great shape. She's in phenomenal shape. Beautiful eyes.
What about her maybe personality or things that she says?
I mean,
or-
we talked about her personality. Personality's perfect.
okay.
She's great. But yeah, she's got a great ass. Like Al Pacino. She's got a great ass.
Yeah, that's the best.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
movie is that from? Heat.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, the end of Heat. I saw an interview with the other guy in that scene.
He's a
What?
fucking nut job,
Al Pacino. And you see him fuck up the Oscars too this year?
No.
He did the final one where they were revealing the picture of the year, and he goes, "My eyes see Oppenheimer," and everyone was like, "Huh?" Is he supposed to go? The Academy Award for Best Picture goes to, and he just goes, "My eyes see," and it was just fucking awful.
They need to stop having the old people
It's
like
insane.
Oh
the
my
Best
God.
Picture.
But apparently that scene in Heat, they did it like 50 times, and every time he just goes, "Yeah, she got a great ass," and like. By the time he did it for the 50th time, he just lost his fucking mind, and he was almost like "fuck you" to the director, and that's the one that they used in the movie.
Yeah. Damn,
okay,
he's the man.
what turns you off, Jeff?
Like after doing the show, I was like, you know, I was wondering which one of these girls are going to be petty and try to like just fucking get back at me any way they can.
Yeah,
So just like some petty shit just because I didn't like text you back or I didn't pick you on a dating show or something. I don't know.
well,
It's
you
a
kind of
shitty
did
answer.
have that happen with the girl with the purse, where she tried
Multiple
to like.
people happened. Like I got a lot of DMs after from like other contestants that were like trying to find some angle to fucking fuck my shit up after.
Yeah,
It's tough. You put yourself out there, you know, on the shows. But a genuine turnoff.
Yeah. Like some where you're just like, and you know what? Fuck that person, or like fuck this. Is there something where you're
Laziness.
just
Somebody's really like
Laziness.
too lazy. Like there's a time to be lazy. I like being lazy.
like,
If I earned it, but
yeah.
I don't know, bro. These fucking questions are hard.
No, it's okay. You're doing great.
Now the next one, what sound or noise do you love?
I like 808s, like the fucking 808s beat. Yeah, 808s and Heartbreak. That shit
Yeah.
made me like a huge Kanye fan. Because before that, it was all Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah,
Right.
big 50 Cent guy.
Yeah, just gangster shit. Jay-Z, kill, murder, shoot everybody, shoot your friends, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was all rap was. But when Kanye dropped that, I was like, damn, this is fire.
Yeah.
And what sound or noise do you hate?
Probably like that noise.
Like from a siren?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a fucking police siren.
Yes. Like,
Yeah.
dude, Manhattan,
Yeah.
it's all fucking sirens all day.
Nonstop.
I'm just trying to do shit that I could get meme for.
Oh, you?
It's like on a podcast. Like add that to your intro.
Good. Okay, Jeff. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Ooh. I would have liked to be a school teacher.
Oh, yeah, that would have gone over well.
Oh, sure.
Welcome to kindergarten, fuckers. Today we're going to learn how to kill.
Yeah. No, I would adjust it for the children, depending
Okay.
on what age group. But I would have probably wanted to be a high school teacher.
I could see that. Maybe like a
Which
history teacher.
subject?
It depends. It could be. Well, math's kind of hard in high school. So I wouldn't want to do that. Math.
History, maybe?
History's good. I know a lot about history. I've learned so much over the past decade because I've had so much more downtime and YouTube teaches you everything. I feel like I know so much about the solar system and fucking planets and marine life and just all these different things that I could teach every subject.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
especially
one-
gym, like anything in gym, anything fitness related I could teach.
You could be a good
Health,
gym teacher.
sex education. I
don't know
got
about
all
that.
that shit up here, dog. I could fucking teach. Just throw me in anything. Maybe just have me as a reserve substitute so I could just pop in every class. But I would want to have relationships with the students.
Right.
Not like that. Like just
No, I get what you're saying. Like
you
a
know.
mentor and be like an older brother.
Yeah. I didn't mean it like
Uh-huh.
I want to fuck the students.
Okay. Jeff, that was
now,
already-
what profession would you not like to attempt?
Man, like anything with New York City buses. That's what my father did, and he fucking hated it. And
Your dad was a bus driver?
he just worked all around buses and trains and shit
Right.
his whole life, like different aspects of the bus garage. And he was like coughing always from breathing in and all that shit. And he
Damn.
would work with all these like scumbag people. He worked the night shift.
Oh,
so he
yeah.
would sleep days. And then we would get home from school and we'd be making noise and he would just be trying to sleep.
Oh,
like that shit was hell. But he worked his ass off. So I'm grateful. But
Yeah.
I would not want to do that.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
About time.
Okay.
About time. I've been trying to kill you for years. You finally made it. We finally got you.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
good, Jeff.
That's a good answer.
That's
man.
pretty good.
Thanks.
Do you think heaven exists?
Yeah, I do. I'd hope so. I hope there's something. Or I get reincarnated, you know?
Yeah.
One of them. Nobody's got the answers. I don't
I
care what
know.
anyone says.
Yeah.
I believe in God. I don't know who has the right God. I think they all lead to the same place, but nobody has the answers because nobody's been dead and come back. Besides.
All right, Jeff.
Thank you so much for
Oh,
coming
that's
on.
who
We
you
love you,
want to
buddy.
end it
Yeah,
up.
that's
That's
a
a lot
good,
of
good
pleasure.
spot as any.
All right, thanks, guys. It's great.
Do you have anything you want to plug to the audience?
Where can they find you, Jeff? What are you trying to get people to look at?
Look me up on Instagram. It's at Jeff. And
You got the memberships on
membership
YouTube.
on YouTube. You
Got
guys
the
live
barbershop, the
streams.
live
binge watch
streams.
them. Once you finish Curb tonight, binge watch all of my old vlogs. You'll learn a lot about me because I never thought the public would see them. So, and they still won't because they're behind a paywall. But thank you guys. Love you too.
Thanks,
Proud
Jeff.
of you too.
Love you
Took
too.
a lot of balls. I got a lot of hate for bringing you guys on, but also a lot of love.
That's what
and
we're
you
here
guys
for.
got a lot of love when you came on my
right.
show.
Yeah.
So I'm happy we did both of these.
Anytime, Jeff. That's what friends are for.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you next time, everybody.
Take care,
Take care.